As you may know, the transition to ICD-10 coding is expected to be implemented this October 1st, 2015. This is only less than 6 months from now, and everybody has to get ready or expect some potential problems that may impact your cash flow due to non-payment for incorrect codes. How can you make the transition to ICD-10 much easier for you and your staff? Well, one thing that you can do is to use the available automated tool like our ICD-9 to ICD-10 Mapping software by Impresario Medical Software. Our software does not require access to the internet, and it can be installed right on the computer that you use at the office or at home. What you are seeing now is the basic screen that makes up our software. Our software is very simple to use, and the concept behind it is very straightforward. One of the best ways that you can prepare yourself for the new ICD-10 codes is to work with the current ICD-9 codes that you are now using for your diagnosis as your guide to help you focus and get familiar with the ICD-10 codes that correspond or map to those codes. This is exactly what our mapping software provides for you right at your fingertips and without you having to search through a huge book of codes. I will demonstrate for you just how simple it is to use. You can view most of the codes to get a general idea and understanding of how the different ICD-9 codes break down to one or several ICD-10 codes just by clicking on this button here, the ICD-9 to ICD-10 mapping. And as you can see, what you got here is a listing of your ICD-9 codes and their description. And on the right side here, we have the corresponding ICD-10 codes and their description. So as you can see, you can review your ICD-9 codes here on the left side and see the corresponding ICD-10 codes here on the right side. If you would like to look up a specific ICD-9 code so that you can see the mapping for the ICD-10 code, you just need to enter the code here. And as an example, I'm going to enter 388.70, and this is the code for an earache. Click on ICD-9 to ICD-10 mapping, and you can see that this one code, which is otalgia unspecified in ICD-9, breaks down to these 4 codes in ICD-10. Something else that I can do with this code, if this is a common code that I use on a regular basis, I can make it and identify it as one of my top 50 codes. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I am going to go ahead and select it, and it is now going to be added to my top 50 primary ICD-9 codes. Let's find another code here. 726 point. And this particular code, 726.32, is actually the ICD-9 code for tennis elbow. And as you can see, the one code breaks down into 3 different codes in the ICD-10 coding system. I'm going to go ahead and define this as one of my top 50 codes as well, so that you can see what I'm doing here. Every time I select an item for my top 50 code, I can now list only the items that I have selected as a part of my top 50 codes. So as you can see here, I've just got a few ICD-9 codes that I have selected to be of interest to me, and this list is can come in very handy, especially for familiarity as you're getting used to the ICD-10 codes, because it can be the list, your primary list to use for training purposes. Instead of having the full list, you can just have your top or most commonly used codes. In addition to the ICD-9 to ICD-10 mapping that we have here, we also provide you with a mapping in the other direction, ICD-10 to ICD-9 mapping. You can either enter an individual ICD-10 code in which you may be interested to know what ICD-9 code corresponds to that, or you can just see a listing of all the ICD-10 codes here on the left side and their corresponding ICD-9 codes on the right side. As you can see, this is a very simple automated tool that can help you in your preparation now and even long after the October 1st, 2015 transition. For more information or to obtain your ICD-9 to ICD-10 mapping and training software by Impresario Medical Software, call 915-603-3681 and we can help you in either getting the software or helping you answer any questions that you may have about the software.